Hello, anybody who happens to be watching, and welcome back to AJ Plays Yumina the Ethereal. Last time was a super duper long thing. And because I feel so guilty right now, I'm just gonna admit, I just looked up kind of walkthrough because I had this severe feeling like I was missing something. And all it told me, or all I'm sure of, is that I think I've missed a Carrara CG. And I'm very upset by that. Very upset. So I'm hoping that one of these will be the correct thing to do to unlock it before the day is up, because if not, I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. I need that CG. So, yeah, anyways, I don't know which one to choose. This one. Fine. Now that Yumina has recovered, she's back to doing her primary duties. Since the going is slow, she gets impatient at times, but we managed to soothe her. Even so, she's still affected by what happened, so she hasn't 100% recovered. Good work. I think that went rather well. Talk to Yumina as she comes back from a speech.
悪くはなかったと思う。それにしても慣れたはずなのに緊張するな。
Nothing you can do about that, I think. You got quite a big audience today.
私なんて全然ダメだって思ってたのに、それでも応援してくれる人がいるのよね。
I'll take a little longer putting the stuff away. You should take it easy. Here. Hand her a pet bottle filled with mineral water. Also, I think somewhere I realized that pet just means plastic. Yumina accepts it with a smile.
微妙に疲れてたりして、なんだかスポーツしてる気分になってくるわ。
I know just what you mean.
変なことを楽しんでるみたいだけど。
I don't know what you mean. I think it's good that you enjoy it. You're really opposed to singing songs in the beginning, remember?
歌はね、ちょっと選挙とは結びつかないでしょ。結局キララには逆らえなくて今でも続けてるけど。それでも昔に比べたら嫌じゃないかな。
So either you've made progress or you've just lost your shame.
進歩と思わせてよ、テンション的に。
Yumina shoots me a sharp glare. This kind of little exchange that gets her upset is something we've been through a million times.
それにしても最初の頃か。
Yeah, before we knew Carrara, it's horrible back then. Pushed me out of windows and everything.
羞恥心とかそういう冗談抜きでちょっと変わってきてる気がするのよね。
Yeah?
最初の頃ははっきり言って自分のことしか考えてなかった。なんとかして留年を取り消そうってそれだけを考えてたと思う。
That's true, though I can't say I blame you, all things considered. Nobody likes to repeat a year. Especially someone like Yumina, who is very serious at the core, wouldn't be able to forgive herself.
でもね、最近ちょっと違うのよ。前ほど留年のことを考えなくなってるの。
Yumina, have you finally given up?
違うわよ。そうじゃなくて、留年のことと同じくらい私を支持してくれるみんなのことを考えてるのよ。
Yumina looks at the space where she was giving her speech a minute ago. Her supporters are leaving, some of them waving at us as they go.
私がここまで来れたのは確かに論絶部の手伝いがあったからだけど、もちろん支持者のおかげでもあるのよ。
Right.
生徒会体制に参加を決めた時は支持してもらうことだけを考えてみんなの願いを叶えたいって宣言したわ。だけど支持してもらうってことがどういうことなのかだんだんと分かってきて、そうなるとね、やっぱり責任があるんじゃないかって思えるようになったのよ。でも責任だけじゃないか。どう言えば一番伝わるのかやっぱりわからないんだけど。
That's okay, I think I know what you mean. Yumina desperately tries to explain the change within her. And while she does have difficulties doing so, she somehow manages to convey what she means. You genuinely want to grant their wishes now, don't you?
そう。頑張ってみんなが望むような過ごしやすい学園にしたいって思ってる。もしかしたら雰囲気に流されちゃってるのかもしれないけどね。
You say weird things sometimes, Yumina.
そんなに変なことかな、やっぱり。
Normally, you'd either let all their support get to your head or you'd read something into it. You'd be conscious that they were looking at you, and as a result, you'd only have eyes for yourself as well.
みんながどんな気持ちで支持してくれてるか考えたらそんなこと絶対できないわ。
Normally, you wouldn't think too much about other people's feelings, I think. At least most politicians don't.
私政治家になりたいわけじゃないもん。歌を歌うにしろ何にしろ気持ちが大切なのよ。それを無視して過ごせなんて言われてもできないわよ。
There's what she's been told during her singing practice, and there's what she'd normally pay attention to. Maybe Kurara made her sing because she knew this was going to happen. No, I don't think so. It's up to her to reach a conclusion from what she's been told. Even if Kurara told her things, I'm sure that this is Yumina's own opinion.
昔個人でも考えてた。みんなのくれる優しい気持ちには私も優しさを返したいって。だからね、みんなが私を信じて期待してくれるなら私はそれにちゃんと応えたい。それが多分私にできること、やるべきことなんだと思う。
Yumina. Yumina smiles as if she's finally shed all of her doubts, living up to everyone else's expectations.
そのためには私ももっと頑張らないと。
Like your singing practice, people expect that of you after all.
そこは相変わらず苦手なんだけど、それでも逃げないわ。
She clenches her fist and resolves to look ahead. Glad to see her like that. I don't think that's the name. I don't think that's the name. Hopefully it is. I really hope it is the name. Oh god. I'm gonna be so upset. Also, it's a character that we haven't met before. Huh. Okay. Actually, nah. I'll wait until after this to say my backup plan. Yumina and I just arrived at the club room, but Kurara and I are already there. Kurara greets Yumina with a nod, then she talks to me.
ユミナの様子はどうだ?
I think she's okay now. She's going about her activities with her usual enthusiasm.
何の話？
お前が戦える状態になったかという話だ。
そんなの私に聞けばいいのに、なんで歩になんて聞くのよ。
本人よりは周囲に聞いた方が正確だろうが。どうせなら複数の意見を聞きたいところだが。
Oh, Naoto and Tamori said they had something to do. They'll come by if they have some time left over.
そうか。まあいい。人の顔色を伺いながら生きている歩の言葉だ。信じるとしよ
う。Somehow I just can't take that as a compliment.
間違ってはいないだろ？
それならアンパンを買ってきて。
I'm not a gopher.
顔色を伺うと言うから、てっきり。
What do? I use my skill to avoid having to do work. That's how I roll, and I don't intend to change that.
偉そうに言うことじゃないでしょ。それなら アンパン買ってきたら今日は帰っていいから。
勝手に決めるな。歩むの仕事は私が決める。
Hey, I'm kind of worried about my position in this organization now. As the conversation goes on, the atmosphere in the club room becomes relaxed. At last, this place has gone back to how it used to be. Ever since Yumina got depressed, there has been a gloom hanging over the place, but not anymore.
何にせよ、調子を戻したのは喜ばしいことだ。これなら戦いになる。
やっぱりね、前向きじゃない私は私じゃないのよ。楽観的にもしも生徒会長になったらどうしようかなとか考えてる方が自分らしい気がして。
That's absolutely true. Oh, now that you mention it, what will you do when you're student council president?
そうね。
Actually, I already know the answer to that question. She already said before that she wants to try to meet everyone's expectations. But I want the others to hear those words out of her mouth. That's rather unlike me if I do say so myself, but I've been doing a lot of things out of character since the start of the Student Council War.
まずは留年の条件を変えてもう一度チャンスをもらうでしょ。
Aren't you just going to let yourself pass unconditionally?
だって私まだ再テストをパスしてないもん。ちゃんと赤点を突破してから進級するのは当然でしょ。
Wow. Well, true, but after surviving such a long, hard fight, I think people won't mind.
そうかもしれないけど、甘えすぎるとまた落とし穴に落ちそうで怖いのよね。
That's Yumina for you, getting the short end of the stick despite all of her efforts. So what about after that?
生徒会長の権限がどれだけ大きくて何をすればみんなに喜ばれるのかもまだ全然わからないけど、それでも会長として頑張ってみるつもり。論説部のみんなにはかなり迷惑かけちゃうかもしれないけどね。
Well, I'll help out, so long as you don't mind me doing it at my own pace. My goal was to strengthen our sense of unity. I figured that if we reiterated our objective, then our thoughts would align themselves. However... neither Karara nor I seem to be in agreement. In fact, they give no sign of either agreement or disagreement, they just keep their silence. What's going on here? Yeah, I wonder what happens in the future. Karara, what's the matter?
ん？いや。
別に特にどうもしないけど、部長はどうかしてるかも。
Wow, that's such a throw under the bus gesture right there.
無理やり私に注意を集めようとするな。
そんなことはしてないつもり。
You are actually.
二人ともなんかおかしくない？あ、もしかして生徒会長になった瞬間、私を一人で放り出すドッキリが。
That's a long prank. Despite our little comedy, the others remain impassive. What's more, they seem conscious of each other's lack of reaction, glancing at each other from the side. What is really going on here?
キララが学園にいる間にこれからどうするかしっかり決めておかないとね。歩夢たちだけだと頼りないし。
I feel the need to point out that the student council president herself should be reliable as well.
ちゃんと頼ってもらえるように頑張るわよ、もちろん。
Continue to tease Yumina and try to get Karara and I involved in the conversation, but they just don't seem to be in the mood to join in. Something about their behavior bugs me. Dots. 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 Oh no. Oh, I really hope that I have a file that's not this far back, but is back far enough for me to get that CG. I hope this one's far back enough. I should have started saving at the beginning of each chapter just in case. Uh, okay. So, I'm gonna stop recording right here. I'm gonna go to that file, and I'm going to try my best to get that CG. Believe in me, guys. Believe. Hope I can. See you for the battle. Bye.